in 2001, that time actually I joined in SFI. Actually, I was part of Barasangam also from that 2001 onwards. From my 8th standard onwards, I am here in part of politics. So in 2002, I think, 2002 January, when I was in school, my 8th standard, that time there was a huge protest in Kerala. So that time, that UDF government, Congress-led government was there. They so many anti-teacher, anti-government employees position they took. Against that, there was huge protest. Means, as a student in the class of 8, we were very happy because almost 1 month, I think
Teachers are on strike.
31 days, teachers were in protest. So all the education institutions were closed. So as a student, I can be happy, but that was, I think, inspiring moment. That time, so many that they imposed ESMA and so many black laws they enforced, but still that teachers were protesting. Finally, they succeeded in their demands. So I think that was the first moment, and even before that also, in some CITU protests, as my father was CITU leader, so that's why I attended so many CITU protests. As family of a worker, I attended. So from my 7th, 8th year old, I am participating such protests. So that was the first inspiring moment because for making livelihood, we have to fight. So from the childhood, I got that point. And
Because this gives me a chance to get to know how the working class in this country, how the toiling masses in this country are waging a very inspiring fight against the corporate loot, against the communal divisions, against those who wanted to exploit the resources in this country. So this party conference is represented by the fighters across India who are fighting various anti-social elements, various right-wing forces, the communal corporate exploiters. So it is a chance to meet and see the real fighters of India who are fighting to build a better India. This is a party which has the history of anti-colonial struggles. It is a party which has taught India that India should belong to its diversity. India should belong to its working class. India should belong to its toiling masses and the peasants and the kisans. India should belong to the ordinary people. So that history is what CPIM is represented for, and CPIM is continuing its fights for. We feel happy that we are being attached to that a legacy, and we will continue broadening that struggle.
Actually, when Sanu was talking about why he joined SFI or movement, I had a similar kind of trajectory. My father was also a trade union activist. So
both of our fathers are
also delegates here.
Yeah.
Last year also they were. So for us, it's more like how we have seen our parents, our father, their struggle as worker, their struggle as trade union leaders. That has kind of imbibed us to be part of the left politics. See, we in SFI believe that if politics decides your future, then you should decide what is your politics should be. Because everything that is happening around us, from the school that we are going, the fees that we are paying, the food that we are eating, even the language that we are speaking, everything is a function of the politics that is dominating us. But we in SFI believe that if good students do not come to politics, then who are going to come to the politics? If we are not going to do politics, then politics is going to decide what our future is going to be. Then you suddenly realize that doing student politics, of course, it's important. It has its own thrill. But when you're contesting a general election, might be legislative or Lok Sabha election, the kind of expectation that people have from you. So both of us have lost, but the number of people, say 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, whatever, for both of us different numbers, people who thought that we are capable of leading them, people who thought we are capable of being their representative, people who thought that we are the solution of their unemployment, of their children not getting education, women who have been raped, gendered violence, everything that we see today. The fact that so much faith was kept on our shoulder, that I think kind of mature us, that make us more responsible, more accountable towards the movement and for the people.
யங் ஜென்ரேஷன் ஆடிய சப்போர்ட்டுக்கு சிபிஎம் கொடுக்குற பாதுகாப்பு ரொம்ப വലുതാണ്.
The youth has a character. Means youth is not just about age. Youth is also about a condition of rebellion, of struggles, of a mentality to face the challenges, to go for adventures. That is what youth actually represents for, right? If Communist Party, which wanted to change the society and build a new society based on the principles of equality, justice, if that doesn't attract to the youth, what will attract the youth? So youth, it's a natural link between the youth and the idea of revolution. Revolutions are led by youth across the world, not only some places. Everywhere you see, be it in Russia or in Cuba or in China, all those who led the revolution were those in their younger period, younger time, who believed that there will be a new world, a new society. In India also, the Communist Party was built by a group of youngsters. Bhagat Singh, who actually talked about class struggle and socialism, was the icon of youngness in India, right? So it is a myth, it is a lie that youngsters are not coming to the path of the class struggle or revolution. Youngsters are there, and in fact, youngsters are being inspired and drawn to the path of revolution in India and across the world, and that will continue.
That ideology may be different because that they are also politically motivated. That may be regressive politics. That's there. That means they are not political.
They are
means-
active. On which side is the question?
Yeah, that's the question. When campus election is happening, that students are participating that. In so many places, SFI is winning. So still, the students from campuses, they are with this progressive politics. That is, you can see in different parts of the country. But apart from that, we have to mobilize them for a larger cause, larger politics. That is our duty also. So students are political, youngsters are political, there is no doubt.
We had a slogan that join SFI, be a complete student. What does it mean? That you become a complete student, not only by attending the classes, sitting inside the classrooms and learning the textbooks, but while being part of the collective activities, from just a person who is reading the textbooks to a person who is learning about multiple things and who is also trying to apply what you have learned. This is what makes a student a complete student. While doing the organized works, politics, also socializing with other people, a student becomes a complete student who is able to apply to the society what he has learned. That is why Nelson Mandela told, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world.
It's also whatever you're learning while organizing, that we are implementing on whatever we are producing academically. So I think for a lot of us, whatever we write, it's not only what we have read, but also what we have learned throughout the process of meeting people, taking part in agitation, getting beaten up with comrades, going to jail together. It's all those collective experiences that somehow also, construct the academic self of ourself also, not only the one way around, right?
Actually, this Marx famous quote, no, the philosophers has only
Explained
interpreted
the
the world.
The point, however,
the
is to
point
change
is
it.
to change it. But even to have a proper interpretation, Comrade Vijay Prasad used to say, to make your interpretation correct, you have to try to change it. In the process of trying to change the society, you understand the society better. You see, there is a land grab in Hyderabad Central University. Who are fighting there? It is the students who are in the front. There was a research scholar who is also a CC member of SFI, was suspended from Tata Institute of Social Sciences for 2 years. The crime was he spoke, he questioned the power, he stood for secularism. There are comrades, the comrades, young comrades were suspended from Ambedkar University in Delhi, Jamia Millia University, and different campuses across, who are fighting wherever the elections, democratic elections are taking place in India. Different campuses from JNU, Delhi University, AUD, Hyderabad Central University, Pondicherry University, wherever, limited campuses, you see the students are choosing the path of secularism. Students are choosing the path of progressive politics. The ruling class in India do not want the youngsters to take up the struggle and speak politics. But defying that, our experiences is across India, students and youngsters. Look at the struggle waged by the IT workers union in Bangalore, Karnataka, which is a model and inspiration for the working class across the world, not only in India. It's a struggle, which is a struggle which has the international manner. The struggle of Samsung workers, huge number of youngsters are there. So all these struggles tells us that youngsters are there in politics, ready to get organized. Our challenge, as Comrade Sanu said, is to organize, to ensure that the struggle continues.
Yeah, this year is 50 year of that Vietnam protest.
Yeah,
So in 1970s,
the victory.
victory year of 50 year of that 50 year is crossing. So from 70s, that time across the world, in US, in different campuses, that protest were there. In India, mainly SFI took that campaign, and across the different other students' organization was also part of that. Mass movements were part of that, and we are continuously talking for standing for Palestine. Yesterday, we stood with Palestine. Today, we are standing with Palestine. Tomorrow also, we will stand with Palestine. That is our politics. But what they are changing, others are changing. Up to 90s, total India was against Palestine. Israel embassy was not there. 90 after 91.
To recognize Palestine.
Yeah, first country to recognize Palestine, that was India. That was India's position. Now they are changing their position. They are changing the position, but we are standing with humanity, with the people who are suffering. That may be in Palestine, that fight of Cuba. Because 6 decades they are fighting against blockade, and so many other countries also in Latin America, in Africa, and wherever this imperialism, they are taking the freedom, and the imperialism, they are grabbing their natural that resources. There we will stand with that people who are suffering. That is the ideology of SFI. That is politics of left. Stand with the people who are suffering.
Well,
So-
for Bangladesh also,
Yeah.
we did.
Yes.
For us, Bangladesh and Palestine are different issues. Same issue. What Sanu has said, when people are getting attacked in Bangladesh because of being Hindu, it is the same thing as people in Palestine being killed. So we do not, differentiate. There are some people who are not going to talk about Palestine, but going to talk about Bangladesh. And then there's other section who are going to do the vice versa. For SFI, Vietnam, Palestine, Bangladesh, America, everywhere where people are oppressed, where people are getting attacked, where people's rights are being taken, we are on the streets for them.
The Pablo Neruda, the Chilean revolutionary poet, has written to my political party a poem. There he starts saying that you have given me fraternity towards the people of unknown world. So the moment you become a communist, a revolutionary, you cross your caste, religious, any sectarian boundaries, and you make anyone in the world who are oppressed your comrade, and you are able to express your solidarity with anyone in the world. You have given me fraternity towards the people of unknown world. We become internationalists.